Hey everybody, Max here. How you doing? Another sunny day in the promised land. Happy as can be, but a little bit worried. Tiny bit worried about you. You, the voter. You, the eligible one who doesn't register. You, the one who doesn't register, the one who doesn't vote. We've got an election coming up here, and according to this election, here it says, of course you already know it, May the 19th, 2026. And it's your duty to vote, either early voting, absentee voting, or getting there to City Hall, the library, the church, wherever it is, and casting your vote. I hear people say to me, no, I just don't vote. I never bother. My answer is, if you don't vote by choice, all right, by choice, you abrogate any and all rights you might have to complain and bitch. If you didn't vote in the last election, don't be bitching about Donald Trump to me, you TDS punks and pigs. If you don't like who's in office, vote him out. You can do it. Go to the polls. If enough of you vote, that's what will happen. The problem is, this country is run by a loud minority. The minority people tends to be more active in voting. When I say minority, I'm not talking about blacks or Hispanics or anything in particular. I'm talking the smaller portion of our population. They don't vote. That's how cities like New York, which is, 11 million people now, which has, for example, a black population of around 18, which is high. How is it that their mayor, their vice mayor, almost all their elected offices are black people? Simple, because the American blacks are more apt to organize, concentrate, get a bunch of other people, little whiny whites who are still apologizing for the Civil War, and get out there and vote. Look what they've done to this country, to it, for it, or about it. You can do the same. And like I say, okay, if you don't vote by choice, meaning either you don't want to, you're too lazy, or whatever reason, if your church says you should not vote, and there are some, like the Jehovah's Witnesses, if that's the case, then don't vote, don't participate, but most of all, shut your pie hole. You've got no reason, no right to criticize the leadership that you never voted for or against. I voted against. I hate to vote against. It's terrible. I would not vote for Brad Little, the governor of Idaho, just for an example. No way in hell. This man's first term of office, he lied to us. He said, I will stop the sales tax on groceries, over-the-counter medications, over-the-counter health aids. He never did. He never thought about it. He only thought about it every once in a while. Somebody in the press would say, Mr. Governor, why didn't you do what you promised? I can answer it for you, people. He's a liar. He's a lying son of a bitch. Now, what do you do about lying sons of bitches? You vote them out. But in the case of Brad Little and the state's legislature, there are no term limits. Can you believe that? No term limits. What the hell is that about? A term limit, for example, would say you can serve no more than 2 terms of office, as with the President of the United States of America. 2 terms. Count them. 1, 2. How hard is that? The big value of term limits is, if you get a boss hog governor like we got, he can only screw around for 2 terms, and nothing he says or does can get him reelected again. The same goes for congressmen, senators, county officials, county sheriffs, all the people you supposedly vote for or don't vote for you lazy bastards out there who just take what I got. It's still not so bad around here. You know, I'll do that. It's okay. You know what? It even helps you, because if you have some rat bastard in office running the state, he can only rape it for 8 years. If you get some rat bastard senator or congressman who's doing some really unfair things, maybe like the insider trading that congressmen do, okay? If you've got these people and they're no good, it doesn't matter how strong their concentrated minority sect of voters is, because they're going to run out of time. 2 terms. Let's see, for the president, that's 8 years. For the Senate, that's 12. We might look at that. For Congress, that's 4. I'll go with that. Why? Why not? What in the hell is wrong? I'm pushing today for term limits. I would like you to let the government know by email, telephone call, handwritten letter, peaceful protest. Let them know that term limits are mandatory. When we look at what governors of many states have done, states where there's no term limit, they become career politicians. We don't need a career politician. You don't need somebody to get into the Congress knowing he has a 95% chance of being reelected. And boom, 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 you have people like Chuck Schumer, Nancy Pelosi. Hell, Pelosi was first probably sworn in by Abraham Lincoln. These people are so damn old and doddering and nasty and vicious and vile people. You've got to let them age out. 2 terms. 2 terms. Count them. 2. Yeah, no shit. And get rid of them. So, go to the polls and vote. Go online and get an absentee vote. Vote early. Vote the day. Don't forget, you got to be a registered voter. You got to show your ID. Least ways you have to here in Idaho. So, please get out and vote. Please get out and exercise one of the 2 great civic duties that are assigned to you as the price you pay for the freedom that you enjoy. I'm Max, and that's a fact, Jack.